Hey, what's up, guys? It's a Sports Blitz here, and we're back with another 7 round NFL mock draft. Today we have the Houston Texans, and this one's going to be interesting. A lot to cover. I'll start by saying the Houston Texans have a lot of needs. They're still definitely in a big rebuilding phase. I feel like they played pretty well last year considering their situation. I thought it was kind of a bad idea to fire David Coley after 1 year because that organization really didn't have like anything. And I mean, they still ended up being a 4-win team when really they didn't have much business winning more than 1 or 2 games. I thought Davis Mills played really, really well considering his situation as well. So, with all that in mind, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe, and let's go ahead and get into it. So, we're going to do Texans, 7 round mock, 7 rounds, have it be fast. We're going to set it to manual, and every other pick except for mine will be automatic. So it looks like we already got a trade offer. The Eagles are offering both their first round picks, their second, and their fifth. Wow. I didn't see who the first 2 picks were. I saw that Aiden Hutchinson went to the Jags. Guys, I'm kind of thinking we need to take this. Where the Texans are in a spot with their franchise where they've got a lot of needs remaining. I mean, get all the draft picks you can and rebuild this team. I think this is a good way to rebuild it. And where you're getting 2 firsts and a second and a fifth, I mean, I really like that. I really like that. I think I'm going to go ahead and accept it. Yeah, it looks like the Lions got Kayvon Thibodeau. But our pick is up here, and no, we are not going to take the Saints offer or the Cowboys offer. Not a fan of either one of those. So we're going to go ahead and actually pick. I think we're going to go ahead and start by taking Tyler Linderbaum with this pick. Texans very first really need to get a good offensive line. Laramie Tunsil played really solid this last year, but the rest of that offensive line really, really needs help. I wasn't a big fan of it at all. So, yeah, I thought that was they've really the last few years had one of the worst lines in the league. Getting a stud like Tyler Linderbaum would do wonders for this team. All right, then with the number 16 pick, I think we're going to go ahead and go with Devin Lloyd. My reasoning here is Devin Lloyd is probably one of my favorite prospects in the entire draft. Like, I absolutely love this kid. In fact, I've actually had him mocked to the Philadelphia Eagles multiple times. I think he's a great fit there, but I think he'd also be a good fit like anywhere he goes. He's just an absolute playmaker. He makes plays everywhere on the field. He can cover, he can rush the passer, he can stop the run. He's just an all-around baller. So I think it'd be incredibly smart for the Texans to get this really good linebacker in the middle of their defense. And really, I think it'd be good for him to replace Eric Wilson. Really, he can play middle linebacker or outside linebacker, wherever he's needed. I feel like right off the bat, it'd be smart to replace Eric Wilson because he didn't really have a very good season in my eyes. So, stepping in to replace him would help that defense immensely. We're going to go ahead and decline this. I don't think we want to trade up. Or actually, let me hurry and just close out for right now. Okay, never mind. I guess that fully declines. I was going to see who else was left on the board right there. Hold on. We'll go counter offer. Let's see who's on the on the board. Um, so in terms of wide receivers, the Texans have Brandon Cooks, and really I feel I'm sorry guys, I'm still pretty sick. I apologize. Um, but Nico Collins, I felt like had a relatively solid rookie year. Danny Amendola really didn't do all that bad either, but it wouldn't hurt really to get a stud wide receiver to help out Brandon Cooks as well. So that's not out of the question here. Or really, we could go. I mean, if we do, if we do really want to trade up here, I mean, getting a stud corner like Ahmad Gardner, or even getting another linebacker in Nakobe Dean. Imagine getting both Devin Lloyd and Nakobe Dean in the same draft. That's just, ooh, that's nasty. I love the idea of that. Um, I think, let's see. Our next pick otherwise would be number 37. Yeah, Gardner and Dean would probably both be gone. And and scrolling down here a little bit, I'm not a huge fan of what else is left around that area. So yeah, I think we do want to go ahead and try to do this trade. So let's go ahead and pull up the trade board again. So boom, we want to receive their first round pick, and then we were sending second, fourth, and seventh. I'm gonna see if we can't do the fifth we got from Philly. Oh, it's not looking likely. If we do throw in the fourth, let's see if we can snag one of their sevenths. No? No? Okay. So yeah, they're very set on this trade. What if we just take away the seventh? Looks like it's still likely, so yeah, if we send a second and a fourth to get back up there, I think that's a solid trade. So let's go ahead and do it. Okay, sweet. So we are back up here, and we are going to go ahead and snag. Texans fans, let me know how you're feeling here. Would you prefer Treylon Burks or Ahmad Gardner? I'm such a huge fan of both of these guys, and even Nakobe Dean. These would definitely be my top 3 picks in this spot in the draft. Man, I love the idea of all 3 of these. I guess it really depends on what you think you really need there. I mean, Texans, I guess linebacker isn't quite as huge of a need for the Texans anymore because of getting Devin Lloyd. So it would probably come down between Treylon Burks and Ahmad Gardner. I will say, though, this is a really deep cornerback class, and we do have another second-round pick. So I'm thinking maybe let's take Treylon Burks right now, and then maybe we can go ahead and get another corner later on. So let's go ahead and snag Treylon Burks for right now. So then takes us to our next pick, which will be number 51. Oh my gosh. Nakobe Dean is still on the board. There is no way. There is no way. Guys, we can't pass on that. And I know I'm going to get comments saying this isn't realistic, okay? There's no way Nakobe Dean would fall to number 51. I know I'm going to get comments saying this is not realistic. But I've got to work with what the draft thing gives me. I got to work with what the board says. I'm going with Nakobe Dean. Getting both Devin Lloyd and Nakobe Dean in the middle of that defense Oh, that's nasty. I love it. Then again, with pick 68, we are getting offered. Yeah, no, I don't want that. I'm not a fan of that. So, ooh, there's a couple things right here I like. So, first off, I'm a huge Daniel Falele fan. The dude is a beast of a right tackle. Like I was saying earlier, the Texans have big offensive line needs. Other than Laramie Tunsil at left tackle, there's no one really solid on that offensive line. You add in Tyler Linderbaum and Daniel Falele, ooh, that offensive line gets a lot better. The other guy I was really looking at was Kyler Gordon, which, yeah, I view as a third rounder. I'm not sure if I value him this high in the third round, though. That's the thing. Let me see what other corners are still available. Marcus Jones. I do like Marcus Jones if, if the value's right. If we want to wait clear to like the 5th or 6th round, Josh Joby and Kobe Bryant are both pretty good as well. I don't know if we want to wait that long for corner though. What other offensive tackles are on the board if we decided to wait? There is Jackson Kirkland. I wouldn't say he's ready to be a starter though. There's Tyler Vrabel very late in the draft. I'm a big fan of him. And Abraham Lucas, he's pretty solid. But man, Daniel Falele is he is a behemoth of a man. For those of you who don't know, he is 6'9", 380 pounds. Like, just absolute monster of a man. And, like, yeah, he may struggle against some of the speedier edge rushers, but if he gets his hands on you, it's over. It is completely over. I think let's go with Daniel Falele. Let's really get that offensive line looking tough. The Washington football team wants. Ooh, that's a lot though that they want. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and decline that. So to pick 80, let's see. Let me first see when our next pick is going to be. Oh, that's just what we've got so far. Doesn't look like it shows when our next user pick is. Because I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of Mario Goodrich or Pritchett. I do like Alante Taylor, but he might be taken. I do like Arnold Biggity a little bit. For those of you who don't know, Mel Kiper actually put him in the first round of his mock draft like last week or something. So who knows? He could be, a real stud there. I think this late in the third round, it'd be a good idea. I mean, the Texans do need an edge. I think let's go ahead and do that. See if we can snag one of the better corners later in the draft. I think he'd be a really good edge option, and I don't think we should pass on him. Go best player available. So, yeah, looks like we don't have a... Do we have a 4th round pick at all? I'm not sure we do. Yeah, no, that was traded to the Bengals. So unfortunately, no 4th round pick. I think we got rid of the 5th round pick as well. Or wait, no, we have pick 152. Come on. Dang it, I saw Josh Joby go to the Rams down there. Dang, that sucks. Caleb Evans, Josh Thompson. I do like some Josh Thompson. Let's see, who else is on the board right here? Thayer Munford. He's definitely an option. He is definitely an option. I mean, I would probably value him at like a late third rounder. So, I mean, okay, if you look at it and you get obviously Laramie Tunsil, then you get Tyler Linderbaum to play center, Daniel Falele right tackle, then you get Munford to play, whichever guard position you want. Really, it doesn't matter. He can play both sides. Like, that offensive line gets a lot better. So yeah, it is a position of need, but do we instead reach and try to get a Caleb Evans? I don't know. I will be right back. I'm going to go ahead and see what free agent cornerbacks are going to be available. All right, so there's a number of free agent cornerbacks available here. Here's just a few. Stephon Gilmore, Joe Hayden, Kyle Fuller, Chris Harris, Patrick Peterson, Bryce Callahan, Jason Verrett, Kevin King, Xavier Rhodes, Akella Witherspoon, Jimmy Smith, J.C. Jackson. There's a lot of good corners available in free agency. I think it'd be smart to honestly go with that in free agency, and then since there's some good offensive line prospects in the draft, I mean, I think let's go Thayer Munford here, and then really, really build the secondary in free agency. Plus, one thing to keep in mind here, it is very likely that Deshaun Watson gets traded this offseason. That's going to get a lot more picks for the Texans. So keep in mind, there may be another good player available coming up. So, yeah, I don't think we want to do that. Or do we? Trade up 10 spots. We'll still get that one back. I mean, yeah, one of our picks will be 10 spots earlier, and one of our picks will be 9 spots later. I like it. Let's go ahead and do it. So, here we are on the board here, and, Montaric Brown is available. So is Josh Thompson. Ooh, I like this. Josh Thompson and Montaric Brown. I like that a lot. Ooh. And I mean, I know these guys aren't going to be, ready starters right now, but they are talented. So get some good free agent corners here in free agency. Develop one of these corners here, Montaric Brown or Josh Thompson, and that secondary is going to be secure. I'm kind of a bigger fan of Josh Thompson than Brown. I think let's go Josh Thompson from Texas. I like that a lot. So, yeah, we go there. Then our next pick will be 213. So wait for that pick to come. Or actually, no, we have pick 206. I didn't see that. Yeah, I think this has been a very good draft so far. I'm a big fan of it so far. A lot of running backs available right here. I do, so I'm going to be honest, guys. I live in Utah, so I watch all of the Utah State, University of Utah, as well as BYU games. And I do like Tyler Algier quite a bit. The dude runs with power. He's agile. I really like the kid. I think it'd be actually a really good idea for the Texans to take him right here. So we're gonna go ahead and take Tyler Algier. And then with the next 6th round pick they have, Amari Carter is still on the board. I think he is the pick. Go ahead and get a good safety right here. And then, do I have any more picks? Yes, we have pick 241 as well. Okay. And then, honestly, just for good measure, just so we have some depth, let's go ahead and get another corner, and we'll get Demarion Williams from Houston. Just so the cornerback spot isn't being neglected in any way. So, yeah, I like that draft a lot. We'll go ahead and show the final user picks here. So, yeah, so we have Devin our first 2 picks are Tyler Linderbaum and Devin Lloyd. And we also got Treylon Burks. Guys, we had 3 first-round picks and really didn't lose much draft value at all. I feel like our first 4, even 5 picks actually, were just absolute home runs. I don't know if you guys agree or not, but I love our first 5 picks. And again, I don't think Nakobe Dean is going to be available at 51. I really don't. I had to work with what the draft simulator gave us. But if he is available there, oh my gosh, I like that a lot. Then we got, obviously, Daniel Falele, Arnold Abigati, help that edge. Got Thayer Munford, really help that offensive line. I think it's going to be smart. Really fix that offensive line quite a bit. Then we got Josh Thompson from Texas, who I like. Tyler Algier from BYU, which I've actually gotten to see quite a bit. Amari Carter. I don't know why I'm having a hard time with his name. Amari Carter, the safety from Miami. And then lastly, Demarion Williams from Houston. So, a lot of good picks here, guys. Texans fans, let me know what you think of this mock draft in the comments section below. If I were a Texans fan, I'd be pretty dang happy with this mock draft. But yeah, let me know your opinions in the comment section below. Again, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Later.